Good afternoon. Welcome to day 454 here at the St. Clair County EMA office, where we bring you the daily COVID briefing. I'm joined today with County Board Chairman Mark Kern, and we will get directly into the numbers. In St. Clair County, we've tested 368,783, and that's an increase of 728 since yesterday. Positive test results are 31,251, which is an increase of 16 since yesterday. Those are males and females, and from their teens up to their 70s, and that brings our daily county positivity to 2.2%. For negative test results, we're at 337,532, and deaths related to COVID-19 in St. Clair County remain at 479. For those that have completed their IDPH required 10-day isolation period, we're at 30,668. For state totals, we've tested 25,033,919. Positive test results are 1,386,628, and that's an increase of 366 since yesterday. Sadly, the state did report an additional 18 COVID-19 related deaths, bringing the statewide death total to 23,014. For hospitalization numbers, those hospitalized in St. Clair County hospitals, we have 8 patients admitted due to COVID-related illness, with 0 patients on ventilators. Regionally, there are 16 patients admitted due to COVID-related illness, with 0 patients on ventilators. We have no changes in our congregate living facilities, and testing does remain important if you feel like you've been exposed to someone who's tested positive for COVID-19, or if you're displaying symptoms yourself. Testing is available Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at St. Clair Square, and daily at various pharmacies and urgent care centers throughout the county. I'll now turn it over to the chairman for his update.
Thanks, Brian. Well, let's take a look at the zip code report today. We'll start with 62208. We're up 1 there to 1,765. 62220 is up 2 today to 2,231. 62221 up 1 to 2,980. 62226 up 2 to 3,423. 62243 up 1 to 809. 62258 up 1 to 1,117. And finally, 62269 up 3 to 3,506. 16 new positives in the county today. 728 people got tested. So our county positivity therefore rises today to 2.2%. That brings the 7-day rolling average also up to 2.4% today. But the regional positivity does stay the same, and it's 1.5%, which is a good number. Could be better, but 1.5 is better than a lot of what we have seen in the past 454 days. So congratulations to Team St. Clair and all the other teams that are with us. So in Bond County, they came in at 1.1% today. Clinton, 0%. Madison, 0.9%. Monroe, 0%. Randolph was up a little bit today to 6.7%. St. Clair, 1.5%. And Washington County at 0%. Brian, we still have a number of people out there, a good number, that haven't been vaccinated. And we really cannot stress enough how important it is that everyone who is eligible and that can be vaccinated. We realize there are people with health concerns, religious reasons that can't get vaccinated, but for the most part, everyone can, and we really encourage that so that we can continue to open things up. Life is really back to normal for those who are vaccinated. Starting tomorrow, what happens tomorrow? Tomorrow, the governor's executive order, at least the current phase we're in, goes away.
Correct. It moves us into phase 5, which for those who are vaccinated is no restrictions. No capacity limitations, no mask requirements except when required based on CDC guidance, which still remains on public transportation, congregate living facilities, and healthcare settings. But outside of that, I mean, it's pretty wide open as far as what you can do, where it can be done at. No business restrictions, so our businesses all can be back to full normal capacity. And while that's a good thing, I think you're going to see several businesses that are going to slowly move back in. I don't think it's going to be this this mad rush to see how many people they can cram in different places, and nor would that be the responsible thing to do, because as you mentioned, there are still a lot of people that are unvaccinated.
And they're going to be required to wear masks still.
Correct.
The reopening and all of the capacity limitations, they really apply to people who've been vaccinated. If you haven't been vaccinated, you're still going to be asked to wear a mask for your own safety and for the safety of the loved ones around you.
And vaccination is widely available now. 330 West Main is open 6 days a week. They're there Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 8 to 4. Many pharmacies throughout St. Clair County are administering the vaccine. Our hospitals have done so. And we have mobile clinics going throughout the county, both with the Eastside Health District and St. Clair County Health Department, to various communities to make sure anybody that wants or needs that opportunity to get vaccinated can do so. We had the teams that went around to all of the residents that were homebound that couldn't get out to get a vaccine. We worked through the home health providers and the various hospice organizations to identify that population and make sure they were taken care of. So anybody that is willing to get a vaccine, we have an opportunity available for them.
And if you know of places or you have suggestions where we might be able to go to vaccinate a group of people who haven't been yet, or maybe an idea to get more people vaccinated, please let us know, Team St. Clair. We take all suggestions and we really do appreciate and look at them and we use them. Moderna was approved today for kids 12 and above. Anyone 12 and above now is eligible for Moderna. FDA, I think, gave the approval today, so that is another step.
Pfizer announced there is a intense move forward in their testing for 5 to 11-year-olds. So, I mean, as we move through this summer, I think it's going to be very likely that we see all school-age children eligible for a vaccine, possibly by the time fall classes would start back up.
Which then would hopefully alleviate the need for masks in schools for those kids who have been vaccinated. It goes back to when we were kids. We were talking today that we always had to get those shots that left funny rings on our arms.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that's a long time ago. But I guess we're kind of back again to where we always have had, our kids always need vaccines before they go to school, but this is another way to protect them from the usual germs that tend to flow around.
The last thing we want to do is get
facilities.
through summer, get back into the fall and winter flu season, and have a new spike of COVID.
Especially with our children.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
they are near and dear to us.
So definitely very important. We are going to continue providing all the information we receive. As you've been told numerous times, tomorrow will be our last daily briefing, and then we will be switching to weekly briefings on Wednesdays, still at 3:30, so we can bring you all the latest information throughout this summer as stuff changes. We'll continue to post all that information on our social media, on our websites, and we're still talking with the municipal leaders, the police chiefs, the fire chiefs, the EMS directors every day to make sure all the information is shared. So we'll continue to bring that to you, Team St. Clair, as well, so we can do our best to help move St. Clair County and our surrounding communities forward and overcome this virus. We'll be back with Cindy in a few moments, who will translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back with you tomorrow for day 455. Thank you for joining us.